Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to show you some tags that we are going to be doing. But before I get there, I just want to thank you for spending your time with me today, your precious time with me today. And I also want to welcome both my new subscribers as well as my existing subscribers. I just want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to share with you and allowing me to spend my crafting time with you as well. So the other day I spoke about I've been speaking to you about the neutral journal that we're going to be starting, and I also said to you that tomorrow Thursday, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about it, and also I just want to let you know the supplies that I'm using and things like that. Okay, but having said that, if you watched a few of my videos already, you would notice that I'm already preparing for that neutral journal. For example, I did a video on coffee dyeing, and I have an update on that because many people asked me about, for example, the drying technique and whether it will work if there is no sun, and what was the recipe of the mixture and things like that. So I do have an update on that. Very quickly, I want to take you through another video on that because I did get even better results, I feel, than my first round. Not not the one where the water went all over, but my very first round. But before I go, I want to let you know that if you have an oil fan heater, or I think it's a radiator or something like that, where there's not a direct flame, or there's not the halo, well, I suppose it will work on the halogen one as well, I'm not sure. But I have an oil fan heater that I keep in my craft room as well. And what I have done is that I have taken the paper and I put it on that placemat, and I did my entire technique, and then I placed that placemat with the doily and things like that under the oil fan heater, because that heater is on wheels. They don't lie too far off the ground, but it is sufficient to be able to do that. And I got very decent results on that one, very, very decent. So you don't have to have the sun that's shining, but if you have some kind of heat source, it works. And it took me about, you can only do one at a time. I've got a 13 fan heater, so I'm able to do one at a time, and I place it this way. So I guess if you got a smaller heater, then you can place it vertically, I'm not sure. And it takes about half an hour to do that. So depending on how long you keep your heater on, you are able to do something, or how long you keep your radiator on, or your halogen heater. Obviously there I would put it in front of it and make sure that no one goes near it, or the paper doesn't have a chance to fly onto the heat source as well. With the oil fan heater, there's no direct what's the word I'm looking for, like flame. There's no direct flame. Everything is internal. Okay, so yes, but I will do another video on that because I don't want to rush through that. I want to do it properly. But so I've got 3 tags that I want to do today, and in keeping with the color theme that I'm going to be using in my journal. So let's start with tag number 1. Let's move that out so we don't have any glare. And this is some notes for me, what I need to do, because sometimes I have this in my mind and then I start making the video and I forget what to do. Okay, so let's see. Come on, behave. Right. So this project or this journal is all about using minimum amount of digitals and also recycling. So you can guess this is a cereal box here, or is it a Provita? I think it's a Provita box here. And I use that. And then yes, this is a digital. These butterflies are digitals that I had already. And then these here are scrapbook paper. So when I first started, and I hadn't a clue, not like I have much of a clue now anyway, but if I I didn't know what I really wanted to do, then what I did was I just punched out circles from scrapbook paper and things like this. This is the 6x6 pages over here that I use. So there's some circles over here. I don't think you'll be interested in the paper pack, but yes. So, and then there's my die cut there. This is from dyed paper, but not the ones I dyed the other day. It's not paper, it's a bit of cardstock over here with Tim Holtz dies. Cut that out. And then some music paper over here. And I already prepared the tag so that at least the base of the tag, so that we don't have to revisit that. And then I have this whole this punch over here that punches out these what's that word called? Yeah, reinforcers. Okay. And so listen, I think it works pretty well. I love it. I can't say I don't like it. The only thing is that you don't know where you are actually punching, but I kind of figured out how to do it without wasting a lot of paper. So let's get started on this one here. And what we're going to do here on our first one is, now you see me circling for my glue book. Oh, there's it. Circling means struggling. And maybe I must just do this, guys, so that you don't see the ugly wording. Well, not ugly, the distracting wording. So I'm just going to add that. I'm going to add this here, like that. Call on my glue. Yeah. And there's a little bit of writing, so I know which way to put it to stick this. So apparently we are having a cold front over here, going to be having a cold front here in South Africa. And I can tell you one thing, I am struggling quite a bit because I have a shoulder injury and it is hurting because of the cold. And that is the reason why this video was supposed to go up yesterday, but it didn't. And just adding that there, like that. Sorry, I was just thinking about something. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so we don't have a long weekend, but you can take a long weekend. So tomorrow we have a public holiday, and then it is Youth Day tomorrow, and then I took Friday off so I can have some crafting time, but it's really dependent on my shoulder because I don't want to mess that up as well. So I'm just gonna add that one there. Sorry if I was out of frame. Just gonna add that there. I'm a very short person, so I keep my arms very close to me, and that sometimes is not good because then you can't see what's happening. Well, I got short arms. So I know that someone mentioned, I can't remember the name, that my last video was a bit out of frame. And I do apologize for that. So it was not meant to be out of frame, as you can imagine, but it was a bit out of frame, so I apologize, because I know that can be very, very frustrating. So my apologies for that. But I did edit the video, and the parts I thought were really, really out of frame, I removed them from the video, but apparently I didn't do a good enough job. So I apologize for that. So that's going to go there. And let's get this one out. Let's move that out of the way. And let's add this. Now, if I think about it, Nadia Margaret, my son said it's Nadia Margaret, not Margaret as I said it. Nadia Margaret, or Margaret, from what I can see, you haven't as yet contacted me to claim your prize for the 500 subscriber giveaway, and please do so. It's important that you do, otherwise I'm going to have to redraw, because it's no use running a competition and having a winner but it's not claimed, and then nobody else has a chance to claim it. So please get in touch with me. I think I gave you till Monday of next week. Can't remember the date, sorry. 17, 20, 21, 20, I think 21. Very bad with dates. 20, not 21, 20. Just adding that in there, like that. And then I'm gonna add this here, like that. So let's take out our fabric glue. Yes, I'm quite excited. My kit is almost ready. I had to give up doing the last bit of my kit, which is the ephemera part. I think the last 4 pages last night, because I was in such pain that I just couldn't do it. And I know I promised the kit today, but it will definitely be ready tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be doing a flip through of it tomorrow, and adding it to my Etsy store. So I really apologize that it's not ready today, guys, ladies. Yeah, I didn't have it wasn't great. I suffered a bit. So I'm wondering, I took out all these butterflies because I didn't know which color, which one was going to work. So I took this one out. Got so much of glue on my hand. Just taking out a wet wipe on this side here. Okay, so let's see. That one, oh my word. This one, but that one looks too tiny. And I'm sure this one's going to look tiny as well. Although it's so pretty, it's tiny. So I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to use that one, and then I'm going to keep these 3 away to use it some other time in our journal. So go raid your stash to see if you have any items for our neutral kit. I mean, not kit, our neutral journal that we're going to be making. Then if you have any, then bring it, go raid your stash, right? And put it to one side so you can use it. Going to be using laces and material in order to minimize the use of digitals, I'm going to be using that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's leave this to one side and let's get on to tag number 2. And the only thing that I'm going to be doing here is that I'm going to be waiting for this, and then I am going, ach, jee weer. That's exactly talking. I knew. Sorry if I'm stretching. It's because exactly what I said I was going to do, I did it. And that was to forget to stamp. Let's try and add some stamping in it. Don't know how successful we're going to be, but we are going to try. Okay, we're going to try. Lucky it is a light color, so we this is a light color, so we can get past it here. And something is missing there. Let's see for the next round if we can get better at that. Okay, so cool. And I know I inked it in brown, but the blue looks so much better. And I am using Faded Jeans. So let's try and ink it in Faded Jeans. Yeah, it just kind of makes it pop a little bit more, hey? I did ink the others, so yes, nice. So that's the first one. We're going to leave it here to dry and get onto the second one, which is this one here. We're going to try the same thing. We're going to try to remember to add some stuff to it before, stamp on it before we mess it up. So what are we going to do here is that we are going to take this very juicy pad and use it. And I'm too lazy to take out a stamping block. Because I'm too lazy. I am too lazy. Let's say it as it is. It's here. Just I'm too lazy to do that. And so I'm going to just wipe this out here because it is pigment ink and don't want to damage my stamp, because I love the stamp and I've been using it for years now, even before I junk journaled. Yes, so it's not in the best of conditions. And you can even stencil. Think about that. You can even stencil on that, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So remember, these I coffee dyed. I'm going to add that to that. Okay, I'm going to add it, and then I'm going to turn that into blue, because I see I also turned it into brown. But I can also do that off camera, so I might just do that. Let's not use this glue. Let's use this glue. Yeah. Yeah. So I am struggling a bit with this glue. It's taking, looks like I need to clean the nozzle out, because it is taking quite a bit of effort. I don't know whether it's really taking quite a bit of effort, or because my arm is sore, I feel like it's taking quite a bit of effort from me. Oh, sorry if you can hear my son. His dad came home. So it's busy yapping to him. I think his dad came home. I don't know if he's on the phone with him. Oh, there we go. Wanted to open it and do that, but while I'm gonna add that now, let me just add these here. No, I'm not going to add this because I'm going to sew around this, so that might not go through the sewing machine. So let's add this here to think. Yep. So let's add this. Now this is an extremely like powder blue paper card here, and stuff like that. So okay, so that's going to go there like that, and the glue will dry clear, so I'm fine with that. And then I'm going to add this layer. Sorry, there's a bit of activity. I'm gonna add this, and remember I showed this to you the other day where I crimped a piece of material. I mean not material, just give me a second. That sounds very loud. Just give me a second. I am so sorry about that. But I have a teenage son or two with a very loud voice. And he's not afraid to use it. Yes, as I mentioned to you that I did a video on this. Sorry, I can't remember what I titled it, to be honest with you. Just can't. But something about scraps, or yeah, I don't know. It was my last video. That much I know. Just adding that bit there as well. There, and then, oh yes, I'm gonna add the buttons to it, and then that's the part as well that we will add to it after that. So buttons to it. Okay, and then the last one is this here. That I'm going to add. I think I'm done with that. And maybe not. Yeah, so I've got some, it's kind of like washi tape. And ladies, this is such a good idea. I can't believe I haven't thought about it. So I don't know whether you get this in, I should have opened this, sorry, I didn't realize. This is cute. it's textile material, so it could be upholstery, or you know, some, I don't know whether you get it, but I get it here in Centurion, that's where I live, where I go to the thrift store, and they have these you know, like these offcuts, if I can say that. Offcuts, yeah, they have offcuts of carpets and upholstery material. I never ever get the wallpaper. I wish I did, but I don't. But they'll have like upholstery material and like carpets, and not so much even upholstery material, more carpet than anything else. And you can buy them. They're like the samples that the shops keep and things like that. So obviously when they go out of fashion, or they're not fashion, when they discontinued, that pattern is discontinued, then I think, you know, someone must be bringing it to the thrift shop to donate it. So I got a few of those that I am going to turn into this washi tape. Don't know if you can use the word washi tape, but that's what it is. It is like a washi tape. So I'm not going to worry about, it's quite sticky, and I am not going to worry about sticking it down with anything other than what I'm doing now. And the reason is, I'm just trying to see whether I'm getting a straight line here. The reason is that I am going to be sewing these down, and I think I might be getting a straight line. I'm not too sure. There we are. And then what I did is I took this butterfly and I then used it as a template to be able to make these ones here. And I'm just going to add them to the paper, or the strip like that. Okay. And then I'm going to sew down the line. So the first one, I think I'm going to glue it down fully. And then the second and third layer, I'm not. So first I'm going to position this one here, like that. And then the next one, I'm going to position it as well. So I hope you are getting lots of crafting time in. I'm not, but I'm not going to complain, because I do get some in, not as much as I want, and that is why I'm hoping for the 4 days. But yeah, it will really depend on my hand if I can do this or not. Oh, each one is taking flight in in a different direction. Oh well, it's fine too. And then all I'm going to do is that I'm going to look here. I'm going to try and find the middle of the butterfly, and I'm going to put a little layer of glue on the middle, and I am then going to add that there. And for now, I'm not going to be fussy, just going to line it up, but I'm not going to pick up the wings at the moment, because I am going to sew this down. So I'm good with not picking up the wings right now, because I know they are going to pick up, because I've only glued the middle like that. And then this one here, how pretty is this music paper? I did very little on it. And then finally this one, but I think this one I'm gonna glue with the other glue because it's a bit of cardstock over here. Let's do that. Here, like that, and add it here. And the next one. Like that. Oopsie. It's moving. And oh yes, that's the last one. Yeah. Like that. So these are the 3 tags. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video, and then I am going to sew around them, and I'm going to get back to you once I have done that. I'm just trying to check in terms of how dry they are, so I will know whether I can pop them through my sewing machine. I might have to wait a while, but you don't have to wait a while. The next time I see you, it's going to be me having sewed all around them. I think I'm going to sew in white, and I am going to get back to you in order to be able to show you the final result. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so I am back, and I am ready to finish these tags off. So let's look at it. Gosh. So I've double stitched around this one here, simply because it's like a white background, so just wanted a little bit more impact on the stitches. And I'm gonna work on this one first and then move on. Okay, so these here. Now will come up as you need them to. And yeah, I don't want too much of dimension because they are going to go into journals, so you can add as much dimension as you want to on it. So I think we're gonna add some bling to it. I don't know. Let's see. Let's add that. Okay. And oh dear. Sorry, I'm just looking for something. Oh, there it is. Right, so just down here and here and here, so that's on the tag itself. And what we're going to do is we are going to cut out, I don't know, 5. Let's try 5. Okay, 5 of these and try to stick it on. Let's see if it's too much or too little. No, 5 is perfect. Try and get it into the middle like that. So ladies and gents, while I'm doing this, the video is coming to an end. So I want to thank you for spending your time with me and watching this video, and I want to thank you for all the lovely comments that you give, you know, you write to me, and or comments that you make. That's what I'm trying to say. Comments that you make. So, and because it really encourages me to go on and making these videos. Yeah, so I am a little behind on the comments, answering the comments, so please give me grace, okay, and I'll get to it, I promise you. And then the other thing is that I remember I've got a Facebook group called Sunny Creates Junk Journals, and especially if you are going to be following along on this journal journey with me, the ones with the neutral journal, I will be posting some freebies there. If you want to cut them out and use them, then, and or if you want some background pages, then I will be posting in there. And then also there are other freebies there, and please do, if you join Sunny Creates, please do share your creations with us. It's a lovely group of ladies there, and they share their creations, and we share our creations together. And there's lots of positivity in the group, with everyone commenting and making each other feel good about it, and giving honest reviews and comments. So that's a nice place to be in. And then also remember that I have an Etsy shop. So if you are looking for some digitals, then please do visit my Etsy shop. The links for Facebook and the Etsy shop are going to be in the comments below. I might trim that, I don't know. And also, if you're not yet a subscriber and you like this kind of content, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel as well. And if you like this type, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up if you would like to. There's a lot of likes that I said, hey? Okay. Just want to see, I think it's going to work, but if it doesn't, then at a later stage I might just put some hot glue on it. I'm not a terrible fan of hot glue, simply because I'm too lazy to go and get it and switch it on and things like that. So let's turn this around. Yeah, might cut that down a little bit, and we let that one dry a bit there. And then the last one is this one here. Let's add some bling to this. I wonder, this one or this one? No, not that one, not that one, this one. Yeah. So, oh, okay, so 1 2 3 4 5. Let's try that. Probably 5. And I'm being careful not to cut through my mat. So if you're wondering why I haven't protected it, sorry, seems like my nose is running a bit here. It's getting cold now, so I'm suffering with that. 5, even 4 would have worked. Even 4 would have worked. There we go. That doesn't look in the center. It still doesn't look in the center. Right, that's it. So almost there, almost there. I don't think it's cold. I think a piece of thread. Right, it's gone. And then the last part of it is just to add these things here to the tags. And what I wanted to do is, isn't blue and this kind of cardstock or color just divine together. This blue and like brownish craft color. Love it, love it. I've always been meaning to make a journal with these colors in it. You know, I think I'm going to enjoy this very much. So yeah. So how am I going to make this bow? So something like that. Oh, not very nimble fingers right now. It's just the thing is so fine that I can't get to it with my fat fingers. Can't get a hold of it. Just can't. But there you go. There it is. And there it is here as well. Like that. And it's not a big bow. It's a tiny little bow. And I didn't want it to be a very big bow. So I'm happy with that. And then the last one over here. Let's add this to it. This one as well. This seems like a longer piece. Could have cut it longer. And you can add sari ribbon to it. You can add whatever you want to. I don't have sari ribbon as such. And that is why I'm using what I have. Oh, that's another thing, hey? Let's use what we have from our stash. Let's not go out and buy for this. Now I'm making it in blue and like a craft color. It doesn't mean to say you need to make it in this color. You can make it in pink or green or whatever color that you want to make yours neutral journal in. That's the color you must make it in, because I mean it's not totally neutral, as you can see. It's more of a has color to it. And when I say neutral, maybe that's not the right words to actually be using. I'm gonna try and only use like blue and cream in it. And it's more like a minimal digital journal, if you could put it that way. I don't know what. Yeah, so that's it. I just thought that if we just use different shades of brown, it might get boring, so I just added the blue to it. So that's it, ladies and gents. These are my 3 tags for today, and you will see them going into the journal as well. So butterfly, flowers. I think that's going to be like the theme. Butterflies, flowers, in anything, lace, ribbon, tulle, and whatever takes our fancy. So I'm glad that you spent some time with me today. If I have to give you the measurements on this, it is this is like 7.5 by 15. Normally I make my tag 7.5 by 15, but you can see that this is a little bit larger, and that's 8, just more than 8, a few millimeters more than 8 centimeters, and about 15.5. Okay, so it all depends on what size I have to work with in the recycled material. But I can tell you, I normally stick to 7.5 by 15. in order to do my tags. I kind of like that size, but I mean the 8 doesn't look bad as well, and this is also a 7.5 by 15. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to stick with this blue. I feel that it doesn't go. I probably will change it up to a tulle, because that color goes much better with that washi tape and even those flowers. So I think I'm going to change it up, but you don't need to be around because I still need to cut that and things like that. But you will see that change in the still shot in terms of me using the proper color there. So once again, thank you so much. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for you know, being around when I craft. And if you like this kind of content, and if you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are made aware of all the videos that I post. Bye bye everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a blessed rest of the Wednesday afternoon, which is a fake Friday for me because it's a holiday tomorrow. Bye bye. Lots of love.